Yeah. Mic check. Lights on. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Opinions, talk slick back kicks, break fights into decisions, every angle measured, every matchup dissected. If your take's weak, it's getting disrespected. No suits, no desk ties, just truth and caffeine. Fight nerds in the building, yeah, you know the routine. Buddy on the controls, steer the convo reckless. Josh filling in, still pressure, still weapon. We don't tiptoe takes, we stomp them in boots. Call shots, call bluffs, call bullshit. Truth from walkouts to wars to judges that fold. If it's fight talk heavy, yeah, we already told them. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hands up, volume up, let the whole thing blow. From the prelim grind to the title belt glow. If you talk MMA, yeah, you already know. Welcome to the show. No safe takes here, let the hot shit go. MMA March live front row, let's go. Welcome to the show. We don't fence it, now we stand on picks. Win or lose, still loud about the shit we said. Breakdowns clean, numbers on the table. If you talk wild online, better show you able. Round by round, corner talk energy. Armchair killers get exposed. Mr. Lee, new setup, same tone, same damn heat. This ain't background noise, this the front row seat. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. MMA marks, let them hear it below. Hands up, crowd loud, let the speakers explode. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Mic check. Lights on. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hands up, volume up, let the whole thing blow. From the prelim grind to the title belt glow. If you talk MMA, yeah, you already know. Welcome to the show. Mike Hot.
Mic check 1 2. MMA Marks podcast is back. We got TJ in the building. We had Josh filling in last week. He was an awesome fill-in, man. It made me want to do more with him. I'm not sure if we want to bring him in as another entity or maybe even just have a side podcast or something else. But he really filled in well. I don't know if you ever got a chance to look back, but big shout out to Sky High Josh, just to throw that out there right away. TJ, how you been, man? Sorry we were sorry we didn't have you here. You're not getting replaced. You're not getting replaced. I just meant he was a very good fill-in for you.
No, I hear you. No, yeah, I've not too bad. Some family stuff came up last week, so it was a little bit of a hectic, but I'm happy to be back. I missed it last week, but I'll have to go back and watch. Pretty hyped to be back, though.
Oh,
It was a
yeah,
good
I
week
didn't
to
mean
come
you
back
had
to.
to go watch it. I understand, personal family
I got
issues,
you.
but shit, I just wanted to throw it out there, give a little special thanks to Sky High Josh. Very awesome of you. Tonight we got, or tomorrow night. I keep saying tonight because it feels like tonight. Tomorrow night we got UFC 328, Chimaev versus Sean Strickland. I think most of us got Chimaev. I can't see how strong. Me personally, I can't see how Sean Strickland gets the dub. Um, I'm not saying it can't happen. I just don't see it happening. Bunch of other good fights and stuff, but TJ, you're the headline guy. You want to get into the headlines?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we might as well start with what's fresh. We were just watching the press conference for the freedom fights next month at the White House, and it's safe to say that Taporia, or sorry, not Taporia, Josh Hokett's walking away with all the headlines. Taporia being involved in a couple of them. For those who may have missed it, Hokett does what Hokett does, goes off on his tangents and rants, and this time he gets some of the other people on stage involved. Um, he was going up against fucking Taporia, against Pereira. At one point, I thought it was gonna be a handicap 2-on-1 match with fucking Hokett versus those two. Taporia starts chucking water at him, and for the first time, what I believe is the first time in UFC history, he was ushered off stage, kicked out of the building, and he didn't face off with Derek Lewis. So less than 3 fights in, and this man's already making history. So that's something.
Yeah, TJ didn't make me, but he was like, "No, you definitely got to watch this shit, y'all." And so we watched it again after he already watched it, but not saying that it's exactly the same, but there was something with the Diaz bros and Conor McGregor with throwing water bottles and stuff, and they got escorted out or something. And like Jones versus DC, they literally
Okay,
like
yeah,
stopped
yeah,
the whole fucking thing because they got into a brawl. But yeah,
yeah.
I mean, this is kind of a first in a way, but it's not
One of its
exactly.
kind.
Yeah,
It's one of its kind.
there's a lot of criticism from for our boy Josh. We love him over here, and if you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
love him, that's okay. But the hosts of this fucking podcast love him. All right, we're rooting for him. We want to see him get the belt. We want to see him beat the shit out of anybody that gets in his way, including Tapuria.
Absolutely.
You
I
know?
listen. I am all for, and I wouldn't usually say this, and this is strictly because it's Josh Hogan and the way he's been acting. If they want to make that fight, I am convinced there is a commission out there that would create that fight, just based off of how good Taporia is, and maybe they meet somewhere at the upper weight classes or something. I don't know. Um, but I'm open to it. I'm open to anything with Josh Hogan involved. I want to see this man fight as often as possible. I want him in front of a camera as often as possible. There's a lot of controversy, and there's
Mm,
a lot of people chatting that shit, and I think that's just putting more eyes on the sport. It's making me more interested in the sport. We were talking beforehand, and it's like I'm not phasing out. I'll never not be a fan of the sport. But the UFC has been kind of losing me a little bit recently,
yeah, it's been
and
dry.
it's been very dry. And Hokit is like that fucking that mirage in the sand. And we gotta get closer to see if it's an actual fucking pond or if it's just that mirage.
It's
So I'm,
hard.
I'm
It's
excited.
hard for me not to go too hard, knowing how Rampage was, and Josh don't like him, but because I want to say it's lightning in a bottle, you know. But
No,
for it,
100%.
because it's like it's perfect timing. The weight class is dry. UFC is dry. We need him. Maybe it's not the perfect fucking person, but it's the first person really putting themselves out there in a while.
hmm yeah, I'm not saying he's doing it perfectly. There's definitely a lot of room for improvement. But he's what I got right now for that entertainment outside of that 8 cage wall,
Yeah.
and he's bringing it. Next headline, I'll just go in like most recent events.
All right.
I don't know if you know. Do you know the band Slaughtered to Prevail, the metal band?
Never heard of him.
Fair enough. Their their lead singer just had his first BKFC match on Thursday.
I watched it.
Um, he got fucked up. He
He
got knocked down 3 times. He got finished.
Yeah, when
So I
he
don't know if
like
he's.
didn't he go
Yeah,
to the thing with a big ass sword or something?
I think so. Yeah, I caught the
Yeah,
ass end of it.
I think I saw that. I don't know who I watched that with, but I think I watched that shit because I remember them
I
talking
didn't.
about it.
So it was a very weird circumstance
Yo,
because
was
it
I
was
at
the
the bar
Thursday night.
watching that shit? I might have been.
You might have been. You honestly might have been because it was a weird ass time on a random Thursday.
Yeah, I might have been out with my mother.
It was a. That's what I was about to say. It's such a weird. It's a Thursday event at a random ass time with like 4 or 5 fights. Like there wasn't many fights.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think they just did it to literally just showcase this guy who ends up getting knocked the fuck out or finished. I can't remember how he got finished.
Yeah, he didn't do well.
Mm-mm.
But I didn't really know the band. Did you?
I've heard of it. I don't listen to their music though, but I've seen their name before.
I've also never heard of that one pro wrestlers band either. Can't remember what it was called. Butcher, his shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought you were gonna say Fozzy. The next thing on the docket, we got
Josh
a little
Dawkins.
update. Josh Dockett, a little update on the Raja Jackson case. He struck a plea deal. He's doing so. It isn't confirmed yet, but the anticipated sentence based off the plea deal is 90 days in county jail, 81,000 in reparations to Stu, and 2 years of hardcore supervised probation. Clear-headed looking at that. Should he have gotten more? Maybe, but it was his first offense. Stu doesn't seem to be going after him. Like he didn't even want to press charges. So I think it's fair for the circumstance, but I don't think this is enough to teach him to like. I don't know.
That motherfucker
We'll see.
belongs in a goddamn mental institution to
Yeah,
see if he's
from what they
safe
did.
enough to be around public.
Yeah.
Anytime you thought
Uh,
that was okay to do, you're a fucking psycho. Stu.
yeah. I don't know if you remember, but when it happened, I was not on his side, but I was like, well, they put him in that situation. They told him to go get his receipt. But like clear headedness, the situation's over. Like I was trying to kind of mitigate it because you got to be some type of fucked up to go in that environment and take it that real with that many shots. One or two, okay, maybe you get off a little bit easier. But what was the number in the end? I think it was like 22 unanswered strikes or some shit.
Didn't need to be one.
It didn't need to be one, but it would have been better if it was. What else do we got here? Oh, Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian Yanez. There was a fight just announced for 239. I think it's going to be a great fight, but I think it's one of those like we were talking about earlier, the loser leaves town fight. I think they're both kind of at a weird stage in their career, and this fight's going to deliver for the fans, and it's also one of you's got to go after this.
Who did you say again?
Cody Garbrandt and Adrian Yanez.
Damn.
Yeah, it's. I think it's going to be the equivalent of like that King Green and.
I know a
what's his
lot of
name
people are
fight?
gonna be rooting for Yanez, but I'll be rooting for Garbrandt. I don't care about either of them at the end of the day though. Fuck them both.
Yeah,
Like you said,
I don't
kind of
have
loser
a.
leaves town in a way.
I don't have a dog in the race, but based off of what I know from both, I'd probably take Yanez just because of the power. Garbrandt's been chinny. He's been okay in his last couple, but he's always going to be chinny. You don't just get stronger, you know?
He needs to fight like he fought motherfucking Cody Dank. Fuck is the guy's
Shout out
name?
to
Nah, what's that dude's name, yo?
TJ Dillashaw?
No, the guy that fucking commentates for the UFC now.
Oh, I don't know. What are you talking about?
He fought fucking Cody Garbrandt, bro. What is his name? He fought TJ Dillashaw as well. He fought Henry Cejudo. And he fucking commentates for the UFC.
Oh, Cruz. Dominic Cruz.
Thank you. I mean, I know I can't remember it, but how the hell you can't remember it? Cody Garbrandt needs to fight like he fought Dominic Cruz, really. He hasn't fought like that ever, other than that night.
Mm-hmm. And Rampage, let me respond to that real quick. Yanez is young, but he's been on the chopping block for I think 2 or 3 fights now. It's been kind of known. Whenever he got checked, he's kind of been on a downhill trajectory. I think he just won his last one, maybe. But I think this fight's being looked at as like that. Yeah, I think it's being looked at if Yanez can't beat Garbrandt, then Yanez should go. Yeah. Yeah, and nobody wants to remember Cruz.
Fuck both of y'all and the rest of y'all, because I believe that statement's true. I love Cruz. I don't love his commentary. I don't love his commentary. Yeah. Sometimes he's like a little dry in his commentary. Sometimes I like the little shit he says though.
I think he's not my least favorite, but he's up there.
Who's your least favorite? Now that you said it.
Mm.
Now that you said it, you got to call him out.
Hold on, I'm thinking. Let me think about it. Okay. Honestly, it might be Cruz. It might be Cruz. Because I was gonna say DC, but I get a lot of funny moments out of DC, and I'm okay with funny. With Cruz, like you said, there's those dry moments, and he's really quick to correct people. But it's either Bisping or Cruz. It's that tie because
Fuck
they both have a
DC,
similar issue.
bitch.
Ain't that right, DC?
Yeah, and unofficially, DC may or may not say a line, but doesn't mention how it's a song. But I heard he say he does know when to hold him and know when to throw him. I heard him say that in a
Ain't that
beta
right,
that
DC?
may or may not exist.
All right, I got two more headlines.
I know. Let's get
Uh,
him. I want to hear the next one. I'm gonna talk
Dana,
shit.
during his media scrum or whatever, has confirmed that they are working with Connor. They do want to get him back, and the fight is nearly finalized. And if all things go to plan in the way that they're going right now, he'll be back this summer. So July, August, maybe September. But I wouldn't be surprised about International Fight Week if he gets snuck on that card.
Who's your first thought of who it is?
Holloway.
Really?
Coming off a loss.
Okay.
It's not for the BMF belt anymore. But
that wasn't my first thought, but I like it.
who was yours?
Prates, because he was already lined up to fight him.
You think well, maybe if Connor wants that belt like he's been talking on Twitter, then maybe. But I think the Holloway fight's a more fun fight. Like I'm hoping it's Holloway over Prates. I think Prates kills him.
Me too. Well, I don't think Prates kills him, but me
I think
too. I
he
think
starts.
I think it's a more fun fight. I think it's a present to Holloway because Holloway wanted that fight out of Oliveira. I think we're gonna get the fucking fight we wanted out of Oliveira between. I hope that's what it is, bro.
That's probably what we're gonna get for as long as it lasts because I don't. It's gonna be that question of does Connor still want to hang? Like is Connor gonna take those shots and just say all right I don't need this anymore, or is Connor gonna come to fight?
He's gonna come to fight.
That's what we can hope for.
Get him back
All
on
right.
that super coke.
The final piece of news for this week. Have you heard about Derek Lewis?
I think I did. You want to tell me?
So there's been rumors around town. Derek Lewis has been stubbing his toe a lot this past week. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this press conference, he was actually limping on stage.
He was quiet too.
Yeah, sources really close to Lewis, like we're talking like inter family, have confirmed for me that Josh Hokett may be going for a toe hold in the first round, so we might get that grappling out of Josh.
We said that shit in Josh Hokett's
Yeah, I had to throw it in there.
Live Twitch, guys. We were fucking with him a little bit there. We were like, word on the street is he been stubbing his toe. Once again, he has to bring it back to Josh. No, I'm playing.
Hey, well, I mean, if we're gonna bring it back to Josh, we can get the hero and asshole of the week because that's my hero.
Okay, let's get into hero and asshole before we get into the fight card. Then I'm with you.
Yeah. Well, I just said it. I got hero or Josh Hokett as my hero, and strictly because from what I said earlier, he's bringing that like passion back out for me. Like he's making me excited to watch these cards that he's on. I mentioned to Rampage and you guys earlier. I haven't watched an embedded in so long. I feel the same kind of way about a full press conference. I haven't watched a press conference live since the last big one they did, the last like seasonal one they did. So I'm here for it.
Hey, not to be a hater on you, TJ, but I gotta agree with Rampage, bro.
Listen.
It says Glazer.
I will glaze Josh Hokett all day.
I'm willing to accept. You did glaze him a lot just now, but
I'll do it. I have no issues with it.
You don't make me forget my hero and everything. Oh my god, bro! I am blank.
You've known me for damn near 5 years. When is the last time I've been this excited about a fighter?
Francis Ngannou.
And how long has he been out of the UFC?
I'm not sure. For a while.
Exactly.
But I want to touch on something Rampage was talking in Discord. This is pretty cool, and I think I just figured out who he's an evolution of. He's saying how each fighter was an evolution. How, in a way, we can even date it back to as far as Uncle Chael. Uncle Chael and the Connor, maybe, depends. Connor
Yeah,
and Uncle Chael was highly influenced by pro wrestling and stuff. But anyway, I feel like he's a direct evolution of Henry Cejudo, bro, because he is saving the division. They were gonna get rid of
yeah.
this division, bro.
No, it lines up with Henry better, definitely.
Yeah.
And Henry has had a few of those like wrestling style promos after a fight, I think, right?
Yeah, he's a
At least
descendant of
one or two.
Cejudo.
I don't know
Cringe.
how big. I don't know how. Yeah, dude.
Captain
He's fucking.
Cringe.
He's single C,
Yeah.
or he's triple XC. Where the fuck you want to go? Whatever route you
What
want
is
to
his
go.
name again? Josh Hackett. Oh, it don't make
Josh
sense.
Hockett. No.
Henry the Huck. But anyway, that motherfucker is not my hero. I don't even know who my hero of the week is. Maybe I'll remember when we do our picks. God damn, I can't even remember. Who's your asshole of the week? I'm trying to remember mine. Oh, I do
My
remember mine.
asshole is Hamzat, which is it's. I'm also, I'll admit, I'm somewhat of a Hamzat glazer as well. Up until this past week, literally up until Wednesday when the media scrum started to happen, I was on Team Hamzat all day. He's gonna smash your boy, all that, and then he just kept talking, and he kept talking, and everything he's saying is just turning me off from him more and more and more. And then fucking the press conference and the way that he kicked Strickland's balls.
Yeah,
The
that's what I was
way
gonna
like
say. I'm
the
surprised that
weigh-in.
wasn't in the headlines.
Oh, that
Nah,
was
it
one
don't
of them,
matter.
but I wanted to touch it here.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Uh,
good.
the weigh-ins this morning. I don't know if you caught it, but there's a little controversy there. People are saying the commissioner read it off a little bit early. The scale was still tipping as he read it off. Um,
Yeah, I
Now,
heard. I heard. I heard.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't know how the fuck those scales work. The commissioner is supposed to be the expert in this scenario. So once the commissioner reads off that weight, his say is the final say because he's the one that is in control of that scale. That is his scale. Um, so there's like, if it's true that something's off and there's some background shenanigans, there may be an investigation. We've talked about that. There might be, but nothing's going to come from it. They're not going to strip him of his title. They're not going to do anything. It's too late to reweigh him in. If anything, it should have been reweighed within 5 minutes of him getting weighed in the first time, just to be like, we need to do this one more time. Like, who was that dude that missed by like 9 pounds?
Today?
No. A few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, there was a dude who was like on weight but underweight, and then he reweighed himself and was over by so much. Like it should have been that kind of thing where it's like immediate. Okay, get back on the scale. We need to double test this. But it wasn't. So 185 is the official weight that we got, and it's all we have to go off of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Asshole of the
yeah,
week
Hamzat
for just
Hamzat's
kind of
just
being a
lost me.
shithead.
Just being a dick. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is I thought that Hamzat would be the one to keep his hands to himself more outside of the octagon. I was even telling Josh that earlier, maybe even last week on the podcast. But I just remember my hero and asshole of the week, but also forgot my hero of the week in the instance. But let me start off with the asshole of the week, okay?
Let's hear it.
Asshole of the week is the fucking justice system or whatever the fuck whoever is blame of this fucking asshole Raja. I swear to you, he
Okay.
needs to be mentally checked. He needs to be checked into a fucking mental hospital. Somebody that does that type of shit, they're not safe for anyone in public.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that. When I saw that, I kind of was thinking like, that's kind of crazy. Like he'll probably get out early and everything else.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Fucking
even if he gets fucking that's the sentence. That's just the anticipated sentence. They might just give him probation and fucking community service or some shit.
yeah. Let's go over the fights. I'll remember my hero. I swear to God, I
I'm
have
sorry.
one. I swear to God, I have one. But who do you got? Chimaev and Strickland. Who do you got?
Amidst all my shit talking, I still have Chimaev. I don't. It's like you said earlier. I don't see a world where Strickland, outside of it's MMA and anything can happen. Sure, there's those moments, but on paper, this is Chimaev's fight all night. I'm expecting the DDP fight. Same thing.
Yeah. Let me interrupt this to say I remember my hero, motherfucker. You guys are gonna understand why I keep forgetting. It's EA Sports. They're my hero of the week, yo.
Oh
Just saying,
shit!
the things that the things are looking good. It looks like it's gonna be a fun one. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, because I
Little
don't want them to
teaser.
take. I don't want them to take away my fucking access.
Yeah.
But anyway, I kept forgetting that. I couldn't remember why. Uh
So without
oh.
talking to through the beta, just to get just to see where you're at with it. For the last however long we've been doing this podcast, we'll call it 4 months, 5 months maybe. EA Sports has been your mandatory. They get that asshole of the spot or the week spot every week
Mhm.
alongside whoever. So in the few games you've played, they've done enough to be like, yeah, this game's won me back. Don't go into detail, but that's how you're feeling with it right now.
I think that it's gonna be. It's gonna. Yeah.
Hell yeah, enough
But
said.
I'll just say broader termed on that. It's not just for me. If I could have built the game, it wouldn't be like this. But I'm me.
Yeah, yeah,
It's fun. End of the day, that's all I'm gonna say right now. Cause I'm
damn
scared.
straight.
I'm scared they'll take that shit away from me.
No, that's fair.
I should have watched what Proxus said. He made a reaction video to the playing it. Because like if he can get away with saying certain things, maybe I can. I'm just gonna be careful though. And did
Yeah, no, that's
Hamzat
fair.
miss weight? Technically no. Probably yes though. And I gotta say, I can't see Strickland winning, and I've been saying this. Um, Strickland, I say this every fight against Brendan Allen, against fucking whoever else it was. I'm like, yo, I can't see Strickland doing this. I mean, I don't. The one that I was positive he was gonna win was Polo Costa. That's the last time I really was like Strickland's about to whip his ass.
Hmm.
This this fight feels the same. I count him out, and somehow he's able to nullify the shit they normally do and just keep the fight the way he wants it. That could happen, but I'm gonna guess we're gonna see a fucking stoppage, fucking Chimaev. Probably third round, something. Maybe by the time he's tired, he'll probably just wrap him up in something. Probably just a choke, rear naked choke, simple shit. He'll give up his back because he's so tired. If he gets
Make it look
grapple
easy.
fucked and shit. Maybe he won't be tired though. Strickland don't get tired. So I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm just saying what I could see happening.
Right.
Strickland's a motherfucker. I'll kill him.
Well, remember that fluffy fight? Me and you both were on here like we don't see a path to victory for Strickland, and
Mhm.
it's how I felt at the time, and I'm I stand by what I said then, and I stand by what I say now. But he does have the tools to pull some shit out of his ass and make himself look like he's way better than what we think he is.
Yeah. All right. What we got? Joshua Van. How you say his name? Tatsuro Tara.
Yeah,
Close enough.
close enough. Close enough.
A power sperm. Love the name, bro. And is there a way to watch for free? There's always ways to watch for free. Always. And if you don't know that by now, you ain't shit.
The best way and the cheapest way is to go to your local bar or buy Paramount Plus.
Boom. But there's always websites out there
There's
that
always ways, though. Yeah.
backdoors.
In
Stream
that
East
Van
got
Tyra
busted.
fight,
Stream East used to be the shit. I'll say that. But they they,
yeah,
they ain't been a thing for a minute.
yeah, the feds took him down.
I ain't even gonna list off a couple that I like right now.
Gotta keep that shit sacred.
Who you got? Joshua Van?
Yeah, yeah, I got Van.
Did
I'd
I
rode
just
with him
steal your
heavy
thunder?
through. No, you're good. You're good. I got Van. I'd rode with him heavy through Pantoja, and we didn't get that fight. We didn't get a fight period out of Pantoja. Van's champion. I think he's gonna come in with that championship confidence. Tyra's a young stud too. I'm just not fully sold on him yet. If he beats Van tomorrow night, then I'm on Team Tyra. I'll fucking what do they call that in sports when you jump from team to team?
Bandwagon fan or some shit?
Yeah, yeah. I'll bandwagon on the Tyra if he can finish Van tomorrow, and I'm okay to like I'll admit that. But I think Van gets it done. I can see Van knocking him out early. or I can see Van taking it to a decision, just like a dominant striking decision.
To me, this could go 50-50. And stylistically, I like this Japanese dude better. I think he's got a little bit more like, I don't know, like he's gonna go for that motherfucker. More killer
Mhm.
instinct, it feels like, you know. But
That
Joshua
pizzazz.
Van is fun. Joshua Van is fun. He's somebody that kind of got a quick step up. Never
He
forget
did.
that. And everybody's like, no, he's ready. He's ready. He's ready. Let's fucking find out.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big test, motherfucker. Because
Did you?
this Terra is 18-1. I know he's 16-1 too.
Mhm. Did you see what Van put out this past week? I think it was an early interview this past weekend. He so he kind of said what I said to you guys in voice chat after it happened. He said it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't an accident that he did break whatever Pantoja's elbow. Like he threw the kick and he dropped him on his arm. If he's that black belt in jiu-jitsu, he should know not to fall on his arm. And
Who said
that's
this?
what Joshua Van about the Pantoja fight. He's claiming victory over Pantoja. Like it's legit almost word for word what I said when it happened. So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I gotta ride that. I gotta ride with him on
Well,
that one.
now I'm definitely rooting against them. Just to say. Just to
No, fair
say,
enough.
I literally hope it's first round knockout with the fucking jab. Like the first jab that lands, and he's like, ugh. And then he'll be like,
Fucking
it was a
bust.
fluke. I had AIDS. All right, what we got on Volkov? Alexander Volkov versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Now, I remember when we first were talking about this. Correct me if I'm wrong. You were like, this isn't that. You didn't really see this as like almost a title contention, but I really definitely do. But when we talk about the heavyweight, every fight is a title
Yeah.
contender. But
It's not that
Volkov has fucking fought Sirgan. It was a close fight, and right off of that, Sirgan got the fucking good fight for the title. So it was like
Mhm.
he was already in a title contender, eliminator, whatever.
Mhm.
And Acosta almost got the big rush too.
Yeah, Acosta's been on a push recently. Like they it's been very obvious that they're pushing him hard right now. And it's not that like I'm okay. Like I admit it's a fight that's could potentially be for the next title shot. What I was saying earlier is that these fights, like I just don't really care about them. Like I don't care about either one of these guys, and I'm pretty confident that whoever wins between Gon or Pereira would demolish them both. And it was just kind of I
I
look
don't know.
back at
I
it.
think I got Alexander against God, yo. I like Alexander Volkov, man.
He's just such a 50-50 fighter. I mean,
He's
Gon's
got a new
not
attitude,
good.
bro. Since that Gon fight, he's fought different, bro. He's more aggressive. He's trying to win the fight at all times. I'm telling you.
Since that Gon fight, so Gon fight was 2 fights ago. His last fight was Jailton, where he got held down for 3 rounds.
And he was trying to win the fight the whole time
He was,
from every
he was,
position.
he was. I'll give you that, but he
And
didn't. I
they
don't know.
gave him the fight. They gave him the fight for that because he was trying to win so hard.
I remember when that happened. I was happy because that was the first fight that was like we
I'm
were all
just saying
complaining about the grappling,
his output is different now. That's all.
and it's
I
possible.
think that he would be gone in a rematch.
It's the
Then
more
again,
entertaining fight
maybe
to
I'm
me.
not respecting how bad Gon did Aspinall. Because I don't know, man. That guy might fuck up Alexander.
That guy might fuck up Pereira. We
That's what I
don't know
meant.
yet.
I mean Alex Pereira. I said
Yeah, yeah.
Alexander, but I meant Alex Pereira. Pereira. Well, anyway,
uh,
I like both
yeah.
of these guys. I'm big on both of them. I
I
think
think
I think they're both
I'm gonna.
exciting.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a fun fight. I'm just not like I don't care where either one of them go after this, but I'm on your team. I think I'm gonna take after looking over the resume, I'm gonna take Volkov over Acosta.
Yeah.
Volkov's got the bigger names, and you sold me over with that. He's been aggressive, and looking at the resume, I can see even before the Gon fight, he's a bit more aggressive than what he was. So yeah, I think he gets it done, and I hope we do get that Gon fight.
Hell yeah.
We get just to glaze a little bit more. We get Hokit and Pereira, and then we'll get fucking co-main event. Cyril Gone, Alexander Volkov.
Put Volkov against fucking Derek Lewis. Guaranteed kills him. Kills him. Anyway, I'm gonna say Volkov decision probably is the best bet, but that's just because I got a lot of fucking faith in Acosta too.
Mm.
I think it's gonna be very back and forth, but I think if it's gonna be back and forth, the guy who was able to win a decision fight on his back the whole
On the
fight,
bottom, the entire
he's
fight.
gonna win this fuck. He's gonna win the judges over. I just, he's a veteran on that aspect.
Do you see this fight going to the ground? Like, do you see Acosta trying to get it down there?
Probably
Or do you
not.
think it stays on the feet? No.
Nah, yeah, probably not at all.
Interesting.
I think Volkov's got them long fucking bloop, bloop, you know?
Yeah,
He's
I'm with you.
a rock'em sock'em robot style almost. Not really, but he's gonna make Acosta miss a lot, I think. I don't know. Maybe there'll be some maybe Acosta will get him some leg kicks or some crazy shit. Am I jinxing him right now? Maybe.
Maybe.
But Acosta's a big boy, He's not only like he said who won? Who won what? Who won what? The fight ain't on until tomorrow.
More than 24 hours from now.
What? Sean Brady, Joaquin Phoenix Buckley. Who wins tomorrow? Who wins tomorrow night?
Who you mean who won tonight?
Yeah, the fights are like literally 24 hours from now. They'll actually start a little less than 24 hours, but the main card ain't till what, 9?
9. So this is one of those fights that I've been looking at, and I can't, like, brain says Brady, heart says Buckley, I guess, because Buckley's been doing his thing recently. But if you look at the records, that's where the brain's taking over and going, Brady should take it. But I think it'll be a good, fun fight. That's kind of my take on it.
Well, I'll say the same almost. But I will say the brain says Sean because he's also a little bit more grappling heavy. So there's possibilities of that, but Buckley might just fuck him up in the ground too. Like Buckley's no slouch.
Yeah.
This fight definitely feels very 50-50, kind of like to me it's a matchup that snuck up on me, a matchup I haven't thought of.
That's kind of the same boat I was in, yeah.
Yeah, Brady is somebody's got to prove himself. He had a big fight against Marlon. Marlon beat the shit out of him, just made him look like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. So going against Buckley, that's probably even harder punches. You're gonna be in trouble, boy.
If he gets hit.
I lean Brady. Maybe he can tire him out. Maybe the grappling will be a factor. Like a second round submission or something. He might catch him. But I also will be happy with a fucking Buckley knockout. Just a fucking I'm a fan of both of them. I love both of them.
Yeah, I'm here for the fight for that one. I don't really have a dog in the race, but I know I'm gonna watch that fight.
I think Brady should be the better grappler, but like I said, Buckley isn't exactly terrible.
Next up, we got a fucking old school brawl on our hands, bro. I know we have differing picks here. I think you have differing picks than fucking majority of people looking at this fight. So I want you to go first. Explain your case.
Explain my case. This is easy. They're two old motherfuckers that shouldn't be fighting no more. All right, this is King Green, aka Bobby Green, aka what the fuck ever your name wants to be, versus Jeremy Stevens, Jeremy the Heathen Stevens. Okay, these guys are fucking OGs in this goddamn business. The difference is King Green has been more active in UFC. Jeremy Stevens went elsewhere, was doing some like bare knuckle boxing and just kind of working more on his boxing. So do I think that they're gonna grapple? Probably not much. They may, but I doubt it. Green has been known for his elusiveness and his to not be hit, to stay out of the way. He keeps his hands down. Jeremy Stevens is known for his knockout ability. He puts motherfuckers to sleep. Hardest hitting 145 you ever fucking seen, bitch. King Green is old and slower. He's gonna get hit. Jeremy's gonna hurt him. Jeremy's gonna touch him and hurt him. It's gonna knock him out. That's why I think Green's not dangerous, and Green's not elusive enough to stay away from Jeremy's hands. That's all I'm saying. Knock out Stevens. By the way, that's my underdog of the night, because I know he's an underdog too.
Hell yeah. No, you got to ride. I got to pick King Green. Just momentum's on his side. The history's on his side. Jeremy Stevens did not look great in his last one out against, who was it? I can't remember now. Mason Jones. Nah, it didn't look good at all. King Green just finished an up-and-coming Zell Huber in the second round. But I do agree with you about the not being elusive enough, though. I think he's going to get touched. And if he does get touched clean, then he might go down. But I think stylistically, this should be Green's fight.
I'll die on this fucking hill, y'all. Fucking Swayze and Chad Green will be too smooth for Stevens. We'll see. Them bare knuckies gonna come into play. And he's gonna hit.
Could. It's a different toughness.
You know Stevens is gonna try to fucking just push forward and fight that motherfucker. And he'll do it until he's too tired to do it anymore. He'll just push forward. I hope that he knows how to cut the ring off. Or octagon off, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I think he does. That's it for the main motherfucking card, isn't it?
That's it for the main.
Pretty tight. Who's your fucking prelims not to miss?
So I got 3.
We got early prelims and prelims. Which ones were you? Well, you go ahead and I'll pull it up.
Sure. So pull up the regular prelims first, because I have 2 on the regular prelims.
Oh, you got a bunch.
I got 3.
You're gonna steal mine instead of just taking one.
Okay, I can take one. I can take one if you want.
All right. Mine is Jim Miller and Jared Gordon. Fuck you.
Yeah, okay, no, that was one of them. That was one of them. And for the same reason as the fucking what's it called fight, King Green and Jeremy. It's just gonna be 2 old dogs going at it. It's gonna be fucking fun.
Exactly. We love the OGs fucking fighting. And
Yeah.
Jared Gordon's less of an OG, but I'll give him that status.
Less OG, but he is that, like, he's reached what do you call it, unk status. Like, he's at that.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said. I'll
guy.
give him that status. He just
he
ain't the same as the rest of the 3.
Yeah. My other one is Joel Alvarez and Yaroslav Amosov. Yaroslav is coming from Bellator. He just had a really great performance against fucking. Should I have this pulled up 1 second? Neil Magny. That's what it was. He tapped out Neil Magny in round 1.
Neil Magny in Bellator. Where the fuck did that happen?
No, he tapped out Magny in his debut, his UFC debut.
Oh my god! I was like,
he was Bellator champ.
I was so confused. I'm like, yo, did we skip fucking reality shits or whatever? Holy shit!
Face job, bro. But yeah, I think this should be. I mean, Joel isn't a slouch either, but just looking at the resumes, the experience, and just, I don't know, the overall fighting careers, this should be a Yaroslav first round submission.
Really?
I think so.
You think he's gonna just go for first round? Is that all he goes for? Is first round submission?
Let me check. I know he's got a few submissions. Yeah, most of them. 41% by submissions. 9 of them in the first round.
God damn. Alvarez
6 TKOs in the first, and then 6 decisions. Or 6.
I ain't gonna lie. I usually like watching the grapplers, but I'm rooting for Alvarez tonight or tomorrow night.
Hell yeah.
Gotta root for the underdog on that one. And the homebred guy, the UFC guy.
Yeah, that's fair too. You gotta keep it in the family, you know.
They usually set up. They usually, there's like very few ex or non UFC guys that they ever give good matchups to. And And this ain't. I mean, 23-3 versus 29-1. That ain't. They ain't really that bad. Neither one has a bad record.
No, but and also the one came from Jason Jackson, who has been, I think he's been kind of fraud checked recently. But if you look at his resume, he's got some pretty nice names on there.
Yeah.
I really I do buy into his hype. Um, I think I've said this before. I may not have, but out of everybody come from Bellator, he might be the one to actually do anything with it.
I mean,
I
yeah,
said that earlier.
29-1, man. It's if Duke wins tomorrow night, it's gonna be 30-1.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking amazing record, bro.
Which is what Khabib should have been if that Gleason Tebow fight was scored correctly, but that's another podcast.
Who's your other two or other ones? Since I stole your other ones, but really it was mine.
Yeah, the other one was one that you had, and that's just obvious. That should be. I wouldn't be mad if like Brady and Buckley was on prelims and they moved that one up. But the other one's on the early prelims, and it's Bisanger Susurkayev versus Jordan Santos. I don't know much about Jordan, but we've seen Bisanger a few times, and he's delivered every time. I think the one fight he was a little bit like he looked gassed.
Oh, isn't that's
Pereira's.
Pereira's boy,
Yeah,
11-0.
McConaughey looked kind of good against him, a little bit.
Yeah, but
So
he was fighting like on 2 weeks' notice.
yeah, so this should be a good fight, and I think he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, this guy for sure. He's gonna be fun. I didn't even realize he was on the card. I overlooked it. Good
Yeah,
call.
when we were talking about it earlier, it's only realistically I only said what I said because these fights haven't been, what you want to call it?
Yeah, I get it. He was trying to make a point.
Well, I just didn't realize like this is a great fight. Pat Sabatini, great fight
Against Will
I'm not
Gomez though, like who the fuck? I've heard
Try-
the name, but like who gives a fuck, right? Like you were saying, who gives a fuck?
who gives a fuck, but it's still gonna be like they need to fucking put this out better because I would have been way more into it and like been able to hype it up in my head myself if I had known Bisanger was on this card, or if I had known Sabatini's on this card. I love Pat Sabatini. If I had known fucking, I don't know, Joel Alvarez, like I didn't know this fight was on the card at all. Period.
Yeah,
It's just not. They need to advertise better, like they used to.
yeah, but we'll watch that shit. How
Yeah,
can
I'm
I
watching
watch
it.
the fight, chat? The fights ain't on right now. The fights are tomorrow. Then nobody DM him. You'll get in trouble.
Yeah,
This guy doesn't know how to work the system. This guy don't know how to
you
work
gotta.
the system.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told other homeboy. The cheapest way you're gonna do it is go to your local pub and bar, or fucking buy Paramount Plus. You're not gonna get shit out of this. I love you.
Just because we got to keep that shit secret these days. Too many of them getting shut down.
Allegedly, we have to keep it secret. I go to the bar.
But you can always Google that shit. You'll find one eventually. You just got to be willing to take a virus. I mean, that's the cold hard truth of it. I'm not even trying to be funny.
It is.
Like, you click on the wrong thing, you're gonna catch a virus. They're gonna get all your information, steal your fucking wallet. Anyway, that's crazy.
Casino would definitely have it. Yeah, casinos would 100% have it. Especially if you have a sports book in the casino.
No, just go on the website. It's free. You just gotta know your way to navigate around that shit. Be careful.
I'm believing you.
But you have any locks of the night? Or a lock?
Hamza, easy.
Yeah, that's gotta buy too.
Yeah. My underdog, I forgot to mention, is Van. The fact that he's underdog, yeah. I'll take him.
And you know, if he's underdog, he's champ, he's underdog, you gotta kind of root for him. But I ain't rooting for him because of something you said. What was it? Remind me. You son of a bitch.
He took credit for the Pantoja win.
Yeah. Pantoja. Fuck that motherfucker for saying that. He should have rematched him. Or he will.
Yeah, he will. If he wins this weekend, he will. My closing remarks, if you want to put it like that, is just we're kind of getting into some good times in the MMA sphere right now. So if you're popping in and looking for, a link or whatever, come back, come watch the streams. Buddy streams all the time. We do the podcast every Friday. We got wrestling going on Thursdays. Become a homie, and maybe we can set you up a little bit better then. But just come back, come around. We got the fucking MVP card next week. We got the White House card. We got 239, and then we got International Fight Week. So yeah, hopefully we see you guys back.
It goes down in the Discord for sure.
Yeah.
But that's how it is. You can catch me live on Twitch almost every day, if not every day. Other than that, we will say hey, bye. let's rate somebody real quick, huh?
Oh yeah. Let's see who's live.
How long do you think it's left until the actual fight? It's like 24 fucking hours, dog.
Yeah, dog. You got fight's not until tomorrow night, Saturday night. So like Saturday night for me, so 24 hours from now. If it's 3 a.m. for you, you're like, I don't know, well, it's still 24 hours, the same time actually.
Yeah, you got like 24 hours, my dude.
I'd sleep in a few hours.
The main card will be starting 24 hours.
Yeah, go to the bar or go to the casino around this time tomorrow. No. It's in like 24 hours. If you want to catch the big fights, 24 hours. If you want to catch all of the fights, 18 or some shit.
Let's see. Got a bunch of homies. It'd be cool if Josh was live, but I don't think he is he? Why would he be? Facility BJJ, the homie. We can talk to him about the fights a little bit if you want to. If you guys want to in chat. He'll tell you all about links. He got in trouble once from Twitch. He got banned from Twitch because he was giving links out for free. Speaking of, because somebody got their information stolen when he clicked on a link by thinking they needed a VPN, and they gave their card information up. Then he got in trouble.
Really?
Yep.